What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys about the part 4 of the beginner's guide that I've been doing, and today is my 4th day and I have pretty good news to say to you guys. So before starting this video, I would really love to recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel and please leave your views and opinions about this video like later, okay? After this video. So now let's get this started, guys. So today let's just give you the shock. In the 4th day with my Fire Blavatsky, let's try to do our Omen's Void 10th floor. Yes, Omen's Void 10th floor in the 4th day. Okay, now let's do it. As you can see, this is my core team, right? And you can see that like the levels are pretty pathetic. I still don't have a 6-star servant yet. Yes, I still don't have a 6-star servant yet. So that is an irony. Okay, but oh well, just look into the stats of my Fire Blavatsky. You need to make sure that the accuracy is more than 100%. Actually, to be sure, more than 120%. That's why my Light Ophelia is here with the team passive of accuracy of all elemental lights increases by 30% at all regions, meaning the accuracy of Fire Blavatsky in the game will be about 131%, right? And you can see the gears, right, of my Fire Blavatsky. Just look at here. Okay, so this is it for the gamers, guys. I mean, like, for the beginners. Okay, sorry, this is really for the beginners. And you might wonder like where I got this kind of equipments. I mean, like these gears, I actually got them from the world tile maps. Okay, the world tile maps, not from the Omen's Void. Actually, I came to realize that it's really easy to farm the gears, like especially the 5-star gears, from the world map tiles rather than from the dungeons. Okay, that's how it goes. Better to farm your gears from the world map tiles if you cannot do the Omen's Void like 7 or 8 floor at least. Okay, and you have better chance of getting the gear that you want without wasting any further time. I'm so lucky to get my Lenore, but anyways, you will actually see in the battle that the only 7 that actually really matters in the game for the main damage is my Fire Blavatsky, right? And you can also see that my Ishmael, I just got him yesterday. I was so happy, and then I just awakened him by at least 1 level, right? And then you can see his the gears. I've actually managed to max them level up. You might ask that where I got a lot of gold. I got a lot of gold by doing the quest. Okay, so anyways, let's try to beat him first. Our OMEN 10F. Yes, it might not be a 100% sure guaranteed. Yes, it's a manual type control, and let's hope that the luck will favor our way. So let's see. Good thing that we have Ophelia. With her 2nd skill, she can actually make 1 debuff disappear, which is pretty good. As you can see right over there, 1 debuff has just disappeared. And the 1st skill just right over there, and then let's try to taunt and then put on the glance it right up, and let's try to use the 2nd skill and the 1st skill right just right over there. See, the DOT are actually landing pretty good. That is so good, and let's keep on doing it. And with the 1, we have to be really careful in executing it, or else we might be KO, right? That would be really bad. So we just need to put our combo skill before the final skill of the Omen actually hit us. Okay, the faltering wrath or something like that, I forget the name. The faltering calamity. Yes, the faltering calamity. And as you can see, that seems like the battle is not really that hard. Okay, I am really proud to say that the battle was not really that hard to begin with. And yes, there we go, guys. It's the 7th day, and oh my god, I have got a really good gear that I can put on my Fire Blavatsky. Accuracy percentage gear on the shoes. Yes, 4th day, it is possible with the Fire Blavatsky, and this is the reason why that I have been telling you guys, especially for the beginners, to choose Fire Blavatsky with their 5-star select summon. Yes, you still have time, like 11 days left, because I think it's still up to March 26, right? So today is March 15. So that's how it goes, guys. I mean, like, damn, this is how you go and you claim a 6-star gear frequently in the OMEN 10F, right? Just look at my team. Just look at my team and just see like how possible it is for you guys to do it within like 4 days of continuous farming, the continuous build up. And you can see that like I still don't even have one 6-star nat servant. I mean, like 6-star servant, okay, not nat, I mean 6-star servant, okay. So this is pretty much the build of my Light of Palia, if you are interested. Okay, so just you can pause the video and actually try to see what are the stuff going on. And this is the build of my water Lenor. Oh well, you could see that water Lenor actually did nothing. I mean, her, even if she did her damage, it actually did not count that much really. And the only thing that you really need to make sure that is really good in your game is your tank, and of course your Fire Blavatsky. Okay, so these are the type of gears that I have actually given to my servants. You can actually look into their main stats right over here in the left hand side to have a broader vision. Okay, I mean, like a broader perspective on what sort of stats we really need to look forward for. And you can see that like my gears are pretty mediocre, and yes, I got all those gears from the volatile maps. Okay, you can actually farm in the far corner, like this kind of places. Okay, I mean, come on, just get inside. Yeah, like in this kind of places you can actually get like 5-star great 5-star grade gears of life gear or any sort of gear that you actually want. Okay, blade gear, or may it be the beast gears, right? And if you really want a lot of gold, try to farm in those kind of areas which actually drops skill gears, okay, or resistance gears. They actually offer you a lot of gold whenever you are selling them, and it's really good, guys, especially if you are running down on gold. This is the best way for you to climb up the game in the terms of gold. So let's start this, guys. Now let's start talking with my Fire Blavatsky. Okay, why is she so effective right now? Okay, the fastest skill, it should be skilled up by at least level 3. Okay, at least level 3 it should be there. Okay, because it increases the buff duration by 15 seconds, which is so essential. At first it's only 15 seconds, because when it's only 15 seconds you will not even know when it actually faded away. It fades away very fast, and you won't even see much damage that like being dealt. So that is a pretty much a big problem, right? So increasing the buff duration by 15 seconds, this is ensuring that the damage, I mean like the DOT, is gonna stick to the enemy for a total of 30 seconds. Okay, and in 30 seconds you can actually refresh your first and second skill and cast it again, as you could see in the battle that I just fought against the Omen, right? And this second one also, it should be at least by level 3. Okay, try to awaken, I mean like try to skill up by level 3 at least. As you can see right over here, and the level 3 increases the buff duration by 15 seconds. Okay, and she should be the first one to be fed with the skill up buns. Okay, right away, she should be the first priority. And obviously the combo skill, it actually doesn't matter at all. Actually, I feel that like I was pretty unlucky, because combo skill was the one which actually got upgraded the first, skill out the first. Okay, so okay, I mean like no problem. Now it actually requires a total of 15 skill bonds to max skill her up at the first or second awakening, right? And right now I have actually used a total of 12. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12 over 15. So I need 3 more skill bonds to actually max it out to make her even more effective. When you get her, please try to awaken her right away by the instant awakening stone, which I believe that you have already claimed it today, or you can actually buy it from the shop in the honor point section, and you can buy it from here. You might say that like it cost about 600 honor points. How can we buy that one? You can actually go into the this section of infinite PvP battles, because in infinite PvP battles, even if you lose, you will still end up with 3 valor point, I mean like 3 honor points. Because in the normal PvP battle, if you lose, you do not get any sort of PvP, I mean like honor points, right? So that's how it goes. But in here, in the infinite PvP, you will end up with 3 or more, okay, or at least 3 honor points. So that is so cool. Just go into the repeat battle, and when you run out of your PvP token, obviously purchase it with using your carrots. Okay, this is the way to actually spend your carrots, because it really counts. It really does matter. Okay, spend your carrots to buy the PvP ticket, I mean like PvP token, and keep on doing the infinite PvP until the time you actually raise up to 600 honor points. Okay, and you can get the instant awakening awakening material. And the next one is the skill bond. Okay, the skill bond is very important and essential to skill up the Fire Blavatsky or your main DPS 7. If you don't have her and you are actually building your game on your own way, trying to focus on your main DPS 7, then yes, skill bond is gonna be very important for that DPS to become a very steady and stable farmer, right? To farm your fodders and try to build an army of 6-star 7s, right? So you can actually purchase about like 3 skill up bonds, the 3 skill bonds per week. Okay, so I actually already bought 3 skill bonds from here, and as you can see that like within the 4 days I was actually able to get all those kind of materials. I was able to earn it. Okay, and I already have an excess of 328 honor points. So as soon as the skill bonds are out, yes, I'm gonna go nuts on it. Okay, so that is the way to do it. And you might ask me, so where did you get your all skill bonds? You're right, the 12 skill bonds that I fed to my Fire Blavatsky, where did I get it? Okay, so this is the saga. You go into the first, you can easily get it from the game guide. The 1 by upgrade guide. Okay, you can get it from the here, right, just right over here, it's in here. The another is the misc guide. I think it's the last one. Yes, the last one. You can get it from here right away. It's very easy, even as a beginner. Okay, and what is the next way to get it? Obviously the next way is to get it from the honor points. With the honor points you can get it up to 3 guys, 3 skill bonds. Okay, 3 skill bonds, so that's so good. And the next one is from the quest. Okay, so every quest actually offers a skill bond. Okay, so let's see right over here, there's 1 skill bond, and in the chapter 5 of the light and dark, there's skill bond. But in the fire, water and forest, the skill bond is present as the final reward in the chapter 6. Okay, and I have actually claimed them all. Okay, claimed them all as the end reward of the chapter 6. So that's how I got it. Okay, and that is one way. And the next way is I actually did the light and dark world map region. Okay, whenever you do the light and dark world map region, it has a little bit of advantage to get a skill bond a little bit early in the game, which is actually not present in the the fire, water or the forest, because like the skill bond that you are only actually gonna receive is at lost. Okay, it's like nearly an end reward. Okay, and even for me it's actually a little bit of long journey. It might actually take me a whole day to actually get it, and it's gonna be really hard because I have to really target for a perfect 3-star rewards, right? I mean like clearance in the battles, because if I don't do that, it is kind of, you know, like guaranteed that I'm not gonna get that one, because you can see right over here that I'm not able to get it, because obviously I really don't have a very good DPS 7 for now, because I have not 6-star her. I mean, like, my main DPS 7 is Water Lanor. Yes, she deals a huge, humongous damage, but still she needs to be 6-starred and awaken to the second stage, and, you know, fit her better gear so that she can be a lot more better, right? That's how it goes. So that's the thing, okay? And yes, I got it from there, and that will actually add up to make up a total of 12 buns. So how am I planning to get the rest of the buns? Yes, the rest of the buns, skill buns, can actually come from the end battle rewards like this, okay? Right from here, you can just look at there, okay? So it's really it's gonna be hard, but it's achievable, okay? It's achievable. So skill bun is right over here. So just keep on doing the world map tiles, and you will end up with getting the skill buns eventually, which you can use to feed either your Fire Blavatsky or your main DPS servant, whom you have chosen to be your farmer for your fodders, okay? I actually have a lot of fodders. You can see right over here. Oh my god, that's a lot of 3-star. And going into the barracks as well, I have a lot of fodders, you know, like I'm actually running out of the inventory space. And gold, you might ask, like, where did I get that sort of, like, you know, like a lot of gold actually to even, you know, start upgrading my you know, gears. Then this is where I actually got my gold. Please guys, do the quest, okay? As long as you are doing the quest and getting those skill bonds, okay, just try to achieve that skill bond. And when you are in the quest of achieving that skill bond, you will be ending up with so much gold just by the rewards from here. The gold is as a reward, I mean, like, as a frequent reward in this quest system, okay? You can just get it. And please do your missions religiously, okay? If you are gonna do your missions religiously, you will be ending up with a lot of gold, guys, a lot of gold. Well, not just only from here, but from the weekly as well, and the cumulative actually adds up a lot of gold. You can see right over here, the 200,000 gold is just waiting to be mine. All right, there's so many sort of like things. As long as you keep on playing the game, you will actually end up getting a lot of gold from the cumulative mission reward, and you will end up building up a lot of gold. And the next way of getting the gold is obviously the anniversary event, or maybe any sort of event, okay? Just try to see that, like, if you have really met the conditions of the event, then this event is actually gonna give you a lot of gold. So just look at it here, 300,000 gold right there, okay? And over here, 500,000 gold right over there. So easy, so easy, okay? I'm stuck right over here. I can actually gain another, you know, skill bond right over here, so it's not really that hard. And yes, I'm gonna receive that loyal transcendent summon stone very soon, very soon. 2 days later. Yes, that's how it goes, okay? And for the Fire Blavatsky, your first and the second skill are the ones that what actually matters. And when it comes to the information section, please try to make her accuracy at least 100%, or you will have a very hard time to actually proccing, okay, or actually inflicting those DOT on the enemies. You have to be very stable, or pretty much, you know, like a high probability of inflicting those debuffs or those DOT skills on your opponents, okay? So accuracy is there, and for right now, to actually give a boost of accuracy, I'm actually using the Ophelia, so that you know, the accuracy of all element allies increases by 30% at all regions. Obviously, I think you guys already know how to get the Ophelia. You just need to go into the quest and clear the chapter 4, okay? And here you go, there's the Ophelia, thanks to the Jagoni Zoltan, okay? Jagoni Zoltan, one of my dear subscriber, who has actually helped me in understanding this fact. I mean, like, I knew Ophelia, but I had no idea that she has this wonderful team passive right in there. As soon as I got that information, I built her, and then like I awakened her, and then I got the access to her accuracy, and this is what is really enabling me to finish off the OMEN 10F. If I put the Ophelia out of the picture during my OMEN 10F, it would have been really hard to put that OMEN down. Okay, so that would have been a big problem. But now I have Ophelia, and thanks to her, this accuracy, I'm actually having a lot more good chance in actually proccing my the DOT skill. And good thing is that like it's in all regions but for all elements, so it's a pretty much an OP team passive. Especially if you are building a DOT team, then this is gonna be a heaven, guys. This is gonna be a heaven. So she's a really pretty good support. Just try to have her. And Lenore, yes, she is pretty helpful for doing the old map tiles, but when it comes to the Omen's dungeon, she is not really that good right now, because she really needs to be heavily built. This is the difference, guys, because you guys might think that like having the most awesome DPS servant in the game is the way to go, and this is way how you will be progressing so fast in the game. Guess what, guys? If I am to totally depend on the water Lenore or my main DPS servant, I would not even be able to finish like Omen like 6th floor or 7th floor properly. Okay, it would really be a big mess, okay, a big fuss to actually complete those kind of stages, let alone like Omen 8F or 9F and 10F. That would be a long-term scenario. Maybe after 4 months I would finally be able to defeat them and be happy about it. Okay, so it would really actually take a lot, especially for the free-to-play players like me. Right, I mean, like it's a struggle. Okay, and now as with the 5-star select summon stone, the Fire Blavatsky is there, so there we go. And yes, I've been bragging about the Fire Blavatsky for a very long time. Now let's move on to the other guides. Okay, what are the things that we are supposed to do? So right now, as you could see, that like it really doesn't require 6-star servant to actually build the OMEN 10F. Okay, so you have to really focus on your farmer, which for my case, my farmer is my water Lenore. You have to focus on your farmer and then try to 6-star her first. Okay, especially if you have that instant evolve to 6-star or instant 6-star item, then you can actually use it on your main DPS servant and they will be the farmer. And you might say like, so I have got the farmer, so where to farm? Okay, try to farm in the regions where they have the elemental advantage. So for in my case, like my farmer is a water Lenore, right? So obviously what is the place that I'm gonna have the elemental advantage? The place that I'm gonna have the elemental advantage is in the fire region, right? And try to farm in the big EXP tiles. Okay, right over here, as you can see, the small tile, I mean like the EXP board should be there, but the smaller tiles actually gives you a smaller like EXP bonuses, whereas the mega like this big or large tiles actually provide you or give you a lot of EXP chances. Okay, so let's just see like how much it's gonna do. So repeat battle, and then what are the repeat battle settings? Go into the auto replace settings and just click on the 3-star and 3-star for now, because like origin grade, meaning like the main grade of the servant. Whenever you are summoning a servant, what is the main grade of that servant? Or like let's say for my water Lenore, she appears as a 5-star, right? So that would be her origin grade. And the next one is the current grade. So the current grade of my servant right over here is like for this Mordu, it's also 3-star because I have not evolved him and made it to 4-star. If he would have been 4-star, then yes, his current grade would have been 4-star. For example, if I go into the servants right over here, then you can see in this section, right, the Dunkel Hunt, okay, the Fire Dunkel Hunt. His original grade is about 3-star. Okay, his original grade is 3-star and his current grade is 4-star. Yes, you can count, it's a 4-star right now. So the current, meaning it's the current right now, the ongoing grade. I mean like the current grade can be 5-star or 6-star even, right? Whereas for the origin grade, it's always the same constant. It actually is the original grade of the servant, which for this fire dunkel hunt, it's 3-star, right? Yes, so let's go into the farming setting again. I'm just actually trying to show you how to farm easily and faster, right? And just go into this one, and you have to also make sure that the servant that we are actually gonna battle with is either a support servant or a DPS servant, because they are usually squishy, and you can actually defeat them in a very short amount of time, right? So yes, that's where you go, auto replay settings right over there, because whenever you are doing a lot of summons from epic summon stones, right, you will be ending up with so many 3-star servants. That's how it is, okay? And only allow 6-star servants to use skill. You don't click that one right now, because obviously my water laner is not a 6-star servant, so if I click on that one, even she won't be able to use her skill, so which is not really that good. Okay, the next one is continue repeat battle of even upon defeat. Yes, because even upon defeat you are still gonna receive the EXP. Okay, you are still gonna receive that experience points even if you have even if you are defeated. The next one is repeat battle ends upon discovering a mystery dungeon. Don't do that, because like it might actually interrupt your farming process. And the next one is auto sell gear. Okay, the auto sell gear is also very important in actually farming the gold, especially when you are farming in the places where it drops the skill gear and the resistance gear. They actually offer you with a lot of gold, guys, a lot of gold. That is the place to actually farm if you can. Okay, and times possible is 27, because you can see that my crusade level is 27 right now. Okay, or my gaming level is 27 right now. So it actually depends upon your gaming level or your crusade level on how many repeats you can do. Okay, that's how it is. So try to level up as soon as possible, so you can actually get a lot of repeat battle possibilities, so that you can actually leave your game as it is for a very long time and then come back later to claim your rewards. Okay, or actually to see your servants being upgraded to the max level. Okay, ready to be evolved. So let's just try to do it. Obviously I really don't need to do the manual controlling, but just doing it right now. Just trying to make it faster. So right over there, yes, there she goes, and boom boom boom. Okay, and you can see right over there. Okay, I was trying to pause it. Okay, let's try to pause it. Yes, so you can see that like one of my one servant is actually receiving 3,508 experience points. Okay, that is so huge. That is really huge. And like this way I can actually farm my units pretty fast. And yes, my water laner is gonna go to level 60 in no time. Okay, maybe by tomorrow I will be having my dark smile to level 6 star, and then my water laner at 6-star, and my Fire Blavatsky at 6-star as well. So at least 3 servants I am hoping to get them to 6-star by tomorrow, because in this game, due to the fusion system, right over here, go into the summon, and when you do the fusion system, it only requires you the 2 materials in order to receive a 5-star. Okay, that is so easy. Okay, just click it, and then when you do the fusion, then you can actually get a 5-star grade 7, and which you can use as a fodder as well. So it's really easy, guys. And actually there is a very low chance to get the origin 5-star origin servant. Okay, if you are really lucky, you can actually end up getting a 5-star origin servant as well. So that is so cool. Okay, that is so cool. So I don't know what to say. It's really a happy moment today that I was able to do OMEN 10F in just 4 days mark, and I was actually hoping to do it in the 10 days mark, but to finish it in 4 days mark, that is an achievement. Okay, and now let's see for the awakening pattern. Okay, so how should you awaken, in what sort of pattern? Okay, Obviously, if you have Fire Blavatsky, try to awaken her ASAP. Why? Because her passive skill, when unlocked, it's very powerful. Okay, fills active gauge of the caster and support class by 10% when an ally class is struck once every 5 seconds. You know, guys, as long as the tank is standing, her first and second skill will be recharged ASAP, so soon, so fast, okay, that you can spam it over and over again within a very short period of time. You really don't need to wait for them for very long because of her passive skill. Okay, feels active skill gauge. Active skill refers to the first and the second skill. That's how it goes. And the next in line is obviously your DPS 7. Your DPS 7 needs to be a 6-star first, so that your DPS 7 can farm much more better, can farm in the higher tiles, so that she can or he can actually give your team more bonus experience points, right? So that's how it goes. And after your DPS 7, or maybe let's say your farmer, okay, after 6-starring your farmer, then obviously the next in line is your tank. Okay, your tank. Okay, but if you have already Fire Blavatsky, then you can actually go for the tank as your next 6-star unit in order to do that OMEN 10F more frequently and more easily, and then get that really high grade gears. And when you actually put those kind of gears on your servants, even though they are really bad or pathetic, they will actually start to perform so outstanding. Okay, they will start to perform so awesome. So that's how it goes, guys. That is how it goes. And yes, I have to admit that I have been pretty much lucky in actually to pull a lot of good servants. I mean, like 5-star net servants from the Epic Summon Stone. I was able to pull the Water Lenore, I was able to pull the Forest Spiegel, I was able to pull off the Water Imerja, and yes, I actually did one 10 plus, I mean like raid plus summon in the Valkyrja banner. Okay, because like I really needed it to do my quest. In the quest there is this one condition where I have to do the summoning in order to complete that one. It's asking for me to gain a 4-star net servant. Okay, a 4-star origin servant. Yes, right over here, can you see that? Summon a 4-star higher origin servant. I was already out of my epic summon stones, and then I had no choice but to use the raid plus summon, and then luckily I was able to get the Forest Valkyrja in my first attempt. So that was so cool. That was so cool. Even though I'm not really a big fan of the Forest Valkyrja, I hope that she will be revamped ASAP in the next update, or like I would really love to see her with a pretty much a better power boost. Okay, because as the current status or situation that she is in right now, she is not gonna be a very good DPS servant in the future. Okay, and the next one is the mass invasion. Yes, finally I was able to do the mass invasion and clearing it. So yes, the selected manner is peaceful. Yes, and I can show you when you are already done with your mass invasion, you will end up getting the shards, okay, of the light belladonnas. So let's try to summon her. Okay, it will just show up and you will get the light belladonnas. That's what I'm getting. I'm like trying to get her right now. So you can actually use her because her team passive is so awesome. Speed of all element allies increases by 26% at dungeons. That is so cool. Okay, if you are really in need of the speed, then this is the way to go. She is a very awesome unit, and somehow if you really have so many awesome units and you really don't see that like she is of any use to you, then you can actually use her as a fuse material to get or have a chance in landing a 5-star net light servant. Okay, you will have that chance, and just make her as the main material after 5-starring her, and then make the sub material as a 5-star net servant. So there is a very high chance for you to receive a 5-star net light servant. Okay, so that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, the fuse system in this game really rocks. Okay, it's so awesome. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. I don't know how to really describe it. Okay, it's so good. It's really good. And The next one is the fire Zeta shards, guys. So as you can actually see right over here that now the next thing that I need to do is to get the fire Zeta swords. Fire Zeta is one of the best unit in this game, especially for the beginners. Why? Because let's look into her stats. Okay, why she is so better than any other counterparts. Okay, even though she doesn't even fit, or he doesn't even fit inside the top 10 DPS servants, but he is still better, or the best choice for the beginners because of his team passive. Just look at it. Attack of fire allies increases by 52% at all regions. Can you believe it? What is that? 52% attack boost with his team passive for himself, right? As he's a fire unit, that is so cool, because like so many top tier, okay, or like the top listed DPS servants, they really don't have such kind of thing. Like let's say for like Water Lenor, okay, she is actually one of the top DPS servant, and then she herself doesn't have an attack boosting team passive. Just look at it. Resist of all elemental allies increases by 40% at all regions. What is that? Okay, what is that? And the next one is obviously the let's say the this one, okay, the fire Archangel. Just look at the team passive. Okay, defense of all elemental allies increases by 45%. Yes, that's good, but it's limited only to the world raid. You cannot use it on the general content or the PvP content, so it's pretty much very limited. But when it comes to the fire Zeta, okay, fire Zeta, he is actually allowing that 52% boost at all regions, whether it be dungeon, whether it be the main map tiles or PvP content. It really doesn't matter. Okay, you can use his skill, team passive, wherever you want. That's why fire Zeta is actually the most, I would say, the most awesome servant for the beginners, even though he will start to fade in the late game content. But in the early game and the mid game content, fire Zeta is a very important servant. Okay, it will be better for you guys to get him as soon as possible because of his team passive and his defense ignoring combo skill. He is gonna give you or provide you a very good satisfying damage output. Okay, one-shotting the enemy, and you can actually start farming in these sections. And to give you another advice where to farm with the fire Zeta, okay, somehow you managed to get the fire Zeta, you actually awakened him by 2 levels, you have already raised him to the level 60 with 6 star, right? So where to farm? I would actually prefer you or recommend you to farm in the forest Gretel. Okay, this one right over here, this is the tile right over here, this one tile, and just go into the forest Gretel and just look at it here, because she is a 3-star unit, so she actually drops. Okay, there is a certain chance for her to drop, and the chance for a 3-star nat servant to drop in this game is pretty high. You will be actually receiving a lot of 3-star summon 3-star units from here over and over again. So you will be farming fodders and the experience points and also the gold at the same time. Okay, so it's like so many birds, hitting so many birds with just one stone. It is so good. Okay, it's like a win-win-win situation. Win-win-win situation. Just do it in here. Okay, don't do it in the tank like this. Okay, or else you will be having a hard time beating the opponent. It will be taking a lot of time. And don't do it in here as well. For this one melee DPS, he's a little bit tanky as well. I don't know how, but for the Gretel, this is the best place that you can actually farm. For me, in my main account, I farmed here for a long time, guys, for a long time, and I actually end up getting so many forest Gretel that somehow my common summoning stones, okay, the rare summon stones, these rare summon stones actually started to become obsolete. Okay, in Summoner's War, oh shit. So in Summoner's War, what happened was that it was very important for me to actually stock up with the the common scrolls, right, or something like that, where I just get 1 to 3 star servants, right, 3 star nat servants. In here it's a rare summon stone, because like they would really be very essential in creating my 6 star servants or monsters. But in this game it's actually pretty much obsolete, guys. Just try to use your rare summon stone only at the situation when you actually require them, especially during the quest, when you are actually asked to get the like 5 DPS servant or 5 tank servants or something like that. Then that is the way to go, or that is the time when you are gonna use a rare summon stone, or else they really are not that useful most of the time. Okay, and that's how it goes. Try to get the fire Zeta shards as soon as possible. If you are a beginner and you have not got her yet, just try to get her right away. Okay, and you can see that like I have about 7,626 carats. Oh my god. And have I spent any money on that one? No, I just cleared the content and I actually end up getting so many of that one. And yes, I already spent a lot of carats and I'm still with that 7,626 carats. So this is so awesome. Okay, I can actually do a lot of summonings with that one, especially the red plus summon. And maybe I might actually end up getting the this Fire Valkyrja, which I would really love to receive. So let's try to do it. Okay, I still can do about 3 summonings. Let's see if I can get. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Oh Jesus, no. Why forest? Man. I really need to wait for that another update. Okay, I really need to wait for that update where the first Valkyrja is gonna be revamped. Okay, her skills is gonna be revamped, because like she's really not that useful as for now, because her skills, I mean like her passive skills kind of sucks for me. Okay, it's really not gonna give us a lot of damage output. So that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So let's see the last one. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Okay, that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay, so let's go into the servants and let's get into the barracks, and or we can actually yes go into barracks, because I've already maxed that one out. And yes, let's try to shift some of my servants here, and let's go into the summoning section again, and let's try to do this collect. Okay, let's do this summoning. Okay, there we go. All right, Griselda. Let's see if we can actually receive a 5-star nat servant. Okay, that would be so cool. Please. Okay, that's Laura. Okay, what Laura is it? Fire Laura. Okay, she's a very good DOT skiller. Okay, when it comes to the 4-star nat servants. Okay, the next one is Mary. Okay, so we did not receive any 5-star nat servant, so that's pretty bad. Okay, anyways, nonetheless, I got the fodder units. Okay, so that's how it is. And then as you can see, as a beginner, oh my god, my barracks and my main inventory is pretty full with the 3-star and 4-star nat servant. So who says that like it's really not F2P friendly? Okay, if you guys are really coming from the Summoners War, then guys, welcome to the heaven, because in this game things are so much easy, so much free, so much rewarding. Okay, this is just insane. This is so amazing. This is really surprising, and you really don't need to suffer here and there to actually go for it. Just max out your 3-star nat servants and fuse them. Okay, just fuse them to get your 4-star nat, and fuse your 4-star nat, I mean 4-star servants to get the 5-star servants, and use that 5-star servants to get your favorite or your main DPS or whatever your servant is to 6 stars. Okay, and while you are fusing, there is a certain chance to actually end up with a 5-star nat servant as well. So that is so cool. That is so pretty awesome. Okay, fuse system really rocks in this game, which have actually made our farming and leveling up or getting 6-star servants in this game very easy and fun way. Okay, it's fun because in most of the games it's a frustrating thing to get a 6-star servant, but in the game of Heir of Light, it's actually a fun way to get 6-star servants. Okay, it's easy, it's fun, and it's the best way to get it. And I really would like to thank that main guy in the dev team, Leo. Okay, in that team, that whoever actually proposed this system, I would really like, hands down, we have actually done a pretty good job. Okay, trying to give the best awesome idea ever that that is ever introduced in the RPG game. Okay, and that RPG game luckily is the Heir of Light. And yes, today I'm so happy that I was actually able to receive, to do the OMEN 10F, and that was so cool. And lastly, okay, before I leave, I would really love to recommend you guys to get this first anniversary special coupon event times 10 epic summon stone right away. All you need to do is copy or just to get that coupon code, which is first coupon HL, right? Just right over here, first coupon HL. So how do you claim that one? Just go into the event page, and at the last you can actually see a enter your promo code here. Go this banner. Okay, just click on this banner, and then after clicking on this banner, just copy, just type. Okay, just type your coupon code in here. That's all you need to do. Just type your coupon code here and just press enter, and it's gonna say yes, you have claimed your your code, you have redeemed your code, and your redeemed reward is gonna show up in your mailbox. So you just need to check out in your mailbox, and your 10 epic summon stones are gonna end up in your mailbox. Oh well, I already used them, and I was not really lucky to get even a 4-star net service from there, but for you guys, I would really love to pray and wish you guys to get a 5-star net servant from there. Okay, or at least end up getting a very good and usable 4-star net servant, especially for the beginners. And that's how it goes, guys. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. I promise to you guys that I'm gonna bring a lot more interesting contents like this in the near future, so keep yourself tuned to my channel. Okay, and please leave your views and opinions in the comment section below. How do you really regard about this video? Okay, I'm sorry that this video was really too long, but it's a beginner's guide, so there are so many things to actually talk about. Okay, so see you guys in the next video.